1.
Wow.
All right, we're going to start today. Guys, this is, rainstorm just moved through. So you want to be cautious after something like that. The bees will come out pretty heavy. Yesterday, this hive was flying really good. In fact, all of them were, and the big one over here was really flying. And this hive has gained 1 pound since last week. Remember, it's got a lot of growing to do. It's got, and you can see it's still 2 boxes and stuff. So we got that going. And we'll see what we got.
Remember last week, we were happy to see that she'd started to lay eggs, so it's a little early for this hive to get going, but this next week we should have quite a few new bees.
What's it look like in the middle there? So this one is pretty well honey, I think.
Yeah, it is. Let's check right here.
Yeah. Now, we don't recommend you guys pull them out of the middle like we're doing, but we kind of know what we're looking at every week, so we're going to pull and see if they're drawing.
A little bit of drawing right here. This was that one that we pulled from the outside and put in the middle.
Yeah.
There were 2 that we did that to, and the one right next to it's the same way. It's just real light, so they don't have the population to be
Drawing a whole lot.
So hopefully,
until she starts hatching
yeah.
out. We're going to set this aside.
This next week she's going to hatch. They're going to hatch out a bunch because that's real light.
Now, looking at what you see right there, before he smokes, you can see we now know where the brood is. See where those bees are on top bar? That's about where you're going to find your brood. Okay, and you see the bees that are sticking their heads up, and you go further toward the west there, and you see less and less bees. Okay, you can a lot of times look at your colony and anticipate what you're going to see. And if you work, like if you're just looking to see if there's brood and eggs and larvae, then it's easy to start on the side where they're at. Okay. Jim just dropped a bee on his big toe. Okay.
A lot of pollen.
Yeah.
That's a good sign. Look at them looking at, see what the heck's going on. See, they're all looking up.
Big caution to you guys, if you are in an area where the smoke is laying in really heavy and you can barely see, and you're breathing it, and it's really bad, just remember your bees are breathing it, and they don't like it.
There we go.
And they become extremely angry and mean.
Okay, all those eggs that we saw last week.
Look at them, all capped.
They're all capped.
There's a cup right there.
Look at that. That side as well.
Gorgeous.
So this week these bees will, remember it takes 7 to 9 days for them to cap a cell after she's laid an egg in it. So this timing is just perfect.
So we got 2 capped frames.
This is all larva down through here.
Excellent.
Let me get a shot.
She's moved on, so she's laying real good now.
Yep. Well, she's a new queen. She should be.
Excellent. Okay.
Good job. We probably could rate that we've lost.
Look at all that larva.
Yeah.
We've lost population here in this hive because she hasn't had a resupply of bees in quite a while.
Yeah.
So some of the early bees are dying off and they're not being replaced. So
this is all capped over here, and you can tell that she's moving that way in her pattern.
So now we're gonna get where we're gonna see a lot of eggs, maybe. Let's see.
Let me take a look at this real quick.
That side, maybe.
There she is.
Oh, did you find her? Let me see her.
Just like we thought, she's moving this way and she's right there.
She's a beauty.
See how developed her abdomen is now from a week ago? So she's doing exactly what she should be doing.
We're gonna look at this last frame, and there's not really a real good reason to look at him more after that.
Nope,
Okay?
she hasn't made it this far, so
And if you'll notice, she doesn't really have the bee strength to go further. Okay?
she's only going to lay as much as her colony can take care of.
The key here is her having a new crop of nurse bees come off so that she'll be able to expand her brood nest. So right now we're sitting at about 4 frames of brood. We're practically back to where we were at the beginning with a package.
Yeah. That,
Okay?
We should see some hatch out coming up though. And
Yeah.
that should-
Oh yeah,
we
this
should-
next week
This week they'll be
Yeah.
hatching.
they'll
yeah.
be hatching, and then it'll start to build up. So we're in good shape for winter.
And we're starting to get some decent flight coming in and out now. And I'm in their way, so they're working that way.
All right.
There we go. So she's coming right along.
Need a pin?
Thanks.
Yep.
I'd say we're about 9,
Yeah, it's lower.
and we had 4 brood.
Yeah. There we go.
Cool.
Next week we should see a huge improvement.
See a lot of hatch out next
Yep.
week. Cool. All right. See y'all next week.